What's up, everyone? It's Dakota, and today I'm going to be going over basically what I think is going to happen with the Magic B&R that is coming out July 13th of 2020. So there's definitely some speculation going on. I think more than likely we're going to see a banning versus any unbans, but I do have some theories about like what formats should be affected, and ultimately trying to make the decision that might make the format for the better after that Monday. So I predict that there will be bannings in standard and historic, especially being historic. So lately, people have been playing a lot of like Bant and Blue Green Nexus in historic. So naturally, I think either Nexus of Fate or Wilderness Reclamation is going to catch a ban. I think you can possibly leave Nexus of Fate alone and just take away Wilderness Reclamation because it'll take away some of the other blazing fast like combo decks that use Wilderness Reclamation and can just make life hard on like the other aggro decks and the mid range decks or what should be mid range decks of the format. And for standard, I could definitely see Teferi, 3 mana Teferi getting banned, along with Wilderness Reclamation as well, just to shore up the format a little bit more, make the impact of M21 a lot bigger. You could possibly also see some other cards getting banned as well, but I think those ones are definitely very high on the list of getting banned. And as far as formats go, I think that's probably the most likely outcomes if there's going to be bannings. That there will be bannings in standard and historic. We could see Wilderness Reclamation finally get the axe. Probably too late for it, or way later than it should have been for getting banned. But I guess better late than never when trying to fix formats that are basically dying. So formats I think could actually see unbannings. I could definitely see an unban in modern. The format is, from what I've gathered, is pretty stale right now. Uh, really, since the companion nerfing and that companions have basically went away, except for like Yorion decks, which don't really care that their card from their sideboard costs 3 because you're getting to play cards like Uro just to ramp yourself, and then also I think even getting to play Nissa as well, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure on that actually. Now that I think about it, but just Uro itself is very powerful. Getting to play the snow payoffs, you know, while I think Astrolabe could also be a card that's bannable in modern, I don't think it will get banned. But I've been wrong before. Kind of hoping I'm wrong this time, but until then, I think realistically it won't get banned. But there could be some possible unbans in modern to shake up the format. We've seen them do it with Stoneforge Mystic and Bloodbraid Elf and Jace and the like. So, people have been saying like KCI possibly getting unbanned, Crack Clan Ironworks. I don't think that'll happen, but I would definitely be interested in seeing it come back. I guess maybe I'd probably be pretty hyped for Mox Opal unbanning. Uh, I don't think cards like Faithless Looting will be unbanned, but I could definitely see something pretty powerful getting unbanned. I think even since we just don't really care about the modern format anymore, like we could unban Bridge from Below since Hogak is firmly banned, and we can just go back to seeing some sweet like Bridgevine decks for like 2 days, and then people figure it out and put Leylands in their sideboard. Um, but that's kind of my expectations for this BNR. I don't think Legacy and Vintage will get touched. Obviously, Commander's like its own separate ban list. Standard and Historic, we could see Wilderness Reclamation bans and possibly a Teferi banning in Standard. Maybe even uh, a the extra turn spell because I can't remember it. Nexus of Fate banning in Historic, or suspension, or whatever they end up calling it. But yeah, so I think those are the very possible bannings and unbannings and the formats that should be affected on this BNR. Definitely stay tuned for that Monday. I'm going to try to get a video up either that day or Tuesday, going over my thoughts and how the either bannings or unbannings are going to affect formats, And of course, we know that there is not going to be any no change announcements because Wizards is now doing, or R&D or whoever is announcing these bannings, that there is going to be bannings a week before they actually take effect. So we know that something is going to be affected. As far as what, we don't know exactly for sure, but we got our announcement of the announcement, so that's cool. So that's gonna do it for me in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the small little discussion. Be sure to leave in the comments what you think is going to happen during this B&R. Do you think, is there any specific cards that you want to see unbanned? Is there any other specific cards besides Teferi and Wilderness Reclamation you would want to see banned in either of these formats? And be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm also doing some more like Pokemon, streaming more Pokemon on my Twitch channel, and possibly getting into Smash Bros as well. If you watched my other discussion video I uploaded, I believe, earlier this week. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.